question, how do I avoid fairy knots or single-strand knots? As my hair gets longer, I get more of them. So fairy knots or single-strand knots are split ends, and when you get them by way of tangles. And tangles are something that you're supposed to, is an indicator that you're supposed to get a haircut, and it generally happens at the 3-month mark. So if you are not getting haircuts or you haven't had a haircut, regardless of what your length or texture is, or a split end is a fairy knot, is a single strand knot, and the objective is to have them trimmed every 3 months. So if the goal, for instance, is to grow your hair longer, quicker, then you want to make sure that at the 3-month mark, that's when the ends or strands generally start to split if you've been getting regular haircuts, and you'll notice tangles, and so it's time to get your hair dusted. And there's also only 2 reasons to pick up scissors as a professional, is to maintain the health of your hair through trimming your strands or your whatever your texture is, trimming your hair by trimming your split ends or dusting your split ends or single strand knots or fairy knots. And to also leave you with a haircut, right? A shape of your choosing, and then in a discussion that you've had with your hairstylist. But there's only 2 reasons to pick up scissors: to leave your hair healthy and to maintain whatever style you want or discuss or have. Because a shape is there to help make your whole regimen or day or hairstyle fall into place all the time without any work. That's why you get shapes, so that's why you cut your hair. So you have a shape that's there that makes you look good without a lot of work. And your beautiful hair texture, whatever it is. But if you're not cutting your hair every 3 months, or you haven't had a haircut in 6 months to 2 years to 3 years since your natural hair journey, then you're just living with a really difficult, unmanageable head of hair that's hard to deal with. And you will continue to have problems because your hair is breaking whatever, and you're also an indicator that you haven't had a haircut or need one, is that you get a lot of shedding, more than the average person. A lot of shedding. And that's not coming from your roots, that's coming off of the ends that continue to break off. Because if you don't cut it at the 3-month mark, it breaks off on its own. So ladies and gentlemen, get your hair trimmed every 3 months if you're trying to grow your hair, or get your hair trimmed. And also, depending on the texture, will determine how you cut that texture. So it's not this one-size-fits-all approach to every technique being the same for every hair texture, or there being one technique for every hair texture. Find a hairstylist at Hair Rules to better help you to understand what that means. I hope this helps. Thank you.